Hey gang, this is Johnny Burke, World Beater, saying hello out there to all my fellow nerdlingers, dorkborgers, geekazoids, and neo-maxism babies, and welcome to my world. Boy, it's been a long time since I've done a stream, and first of all, I'd like to apologize for that. Things have been a bit hectic over the last couple of months. Just being busy with a lot of stressful projects in the pipeline, and haven't really had either the time or the energy to really dedicate to streaming. Kind of been playing havoc with my mental health for a bit, but I think I've got things in a more manageable position now. I've got a few things squared away to take the load off my back a bit, and yeah, I'm looking forward to trying to get back into a regular stream schedule. So yeah, thank you for your patience, to all my faithful viewers out there, and I hope that I can put on a decent stream for you. I was getting a bit tired of doing the Ace Attorney streams. I do love those games, and there is a lot of stuff to talk about in them. But you know, it's also very kind of demanding for a stream, because it's all text, and I'm trying to do a lot of talking and a lot of voices along the way. And of course, you probably have noticed that I don't exactly have a lot of range, especially regarding the female characters in that series. And I also had some concern about whether or not some of the accents I was using might be a little offensive. So, I don't know. I'd like to get some feedback on that if I could. You can always visit my YouTube channel and leave a comment or something on the videos that I've posted there. There should be a link on my Twitch page, my Twitch channel, where you can go see those videos now. And I'd appreciate as much feedback as you can give me. Still feeling a little nervous after so long away, but this will be a little bit easier on me. I've been a big fan of this series for a long time now, and so I do have a lot to talk about, but it also gives me a little bit of freedom to sort of just focus on playing the game and let the conversation speak for themselves. Yeah, so let's dig in, start from scratch, and probably make up our character first. Maybe just a quick run through, and then we'll get into the gameplay. So, just a quick introduction, well, my introduction to this series, anyway. Basically, I didn't know anything about this series until one day I was just kind of in a place called JB Hi-Fi, which is a major media retailer in this country, and just checking out some of the what do you call them? The shit, I can't think of it, but the pre-owned games, you know, the ones that they brought in, and they give you a little money back so that they can resell them. So I picked up a copy of Mass Effect 2 many years ago for the Xbox One, not Xbox One, 360, in fact. So that was quite a while back now. And yeah, I just looked at the cover, looked at the box art, and said, "Oh, this looks like an interesting sci-fi game. I'll give it a go." And yeah, just was kind of taken in by it very quickly. Became a fan very quickly after playing that game for not too long. In fact, I think I may have rented it out from. Here's me dating myself again. When we still had video stores where you could rent out DVDs and games. This may have even been before Blu-rays were readily available. So yeah, I picked up a copy of the game, played it, loved it, and decided to get a copy for myself. Played it all the way to the finish, and yeah, just got into the series from there. And yeah, there definitely is some controversy kind of overhanging the entire series. Like, none of the games are really without their faults.
Welcome to Alliance Military
what they
Database.
do well is
Classified information requested.
just fantastic.
Establishing secure connection.
And I had been waiting for this
Secure
particular
connection
remaster
confirmed.
to come out for quite a while, because it was obvious that it was going to be coming out at some point. Let's see, what do we want to go for? I like to play as Femship myself, just because I prefer the kind of attitude and the performance of Jen Hale. You know, as an actor, as a voice actor, I've always been a real big fan of her stuff. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with
Please log in
G.
to access your profile.
yeah, and I just like the
Warning, data
attitude
corruption detected. Please reconstruct
of
profile.
Femship a little more than I
Confirm
like
pre-service history.
a little more than I like the male ship. Okay, what do we want to do? Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. Born and raised on Mindwar, a small border colony in the Attica Traverse. Over 16 slavers raided Mindwar, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted in the military a few years later. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. Yeah, I think we'll go with that one.
Confirm psychological profile.
Sole survivor. During your service, mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. Been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. When failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. Okay, so that's basically just straight up your renegade option. This is probably closest to your paragon option, and there's something in between, and this is somewhere in the middle. I like to generally kind of tinge my characters, my particular Commander Shepard, mostly as a good guy, mostly as a morally resolute, paragon character. But, it's always a little more interesting when you have touches of a rebellious streak in there. It's far less interesting to me to be either totally a goody two-shoes or totally an evil bastard. You have to have a little shades of gray in there between, just to spice up the experience. So I think I'm gonna go with War Hero on this one.
Confirm military specialization.
Alright, now this one. This picking your class. Soldiers are combat specialists, ideal for the front lines of the firefight. Soldiers with improved health can specialize in all use of all weapons, start with the ability to wear medium armor, and can train in the use of heavy armor. So yeah, that's basically just your simple loadout. Every weapon available to you. Introduce tech specialists using holographic armors to convert security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons and shields, and heal the squad. Engineers can only wear light armor. They specialize in pistols. So basically, you're fucking I don't know, you're not quite your rogue class, but yeah, like yeah, if you want to go with the D&D analogy, I guess kind of your maybe cleric class. A little bit lesser than that. Basically, your get shit done class. This is going to be focusing more on getting puzzle solutions and everything solved, and basically letting your squad do all the work for you in combat, because you're kind of short. You kind of got the short end of the stick on that one. Adepts are biotic specialists who have upgradable implants. They can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. Yeah, so that's basically your wizard class. They throw magic, space magic, but it's still magic. They have basically they have weak fucking hit points and stuff when you actually get up close and get past all their magic shit. But good solid distance fighters. Your infiltrator, basically your long range. That's your ranger class. Snipers, they get shit done. They break into shit. This is your ideal kind of stealth build. Keeping everybody at a distance. And this is pretty much the one I usually play. But we might try something different. Infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing, and specialize in pistols or sniper rifles or medium armor. Sentinel combine biotic and technical abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies. So yeah, this is your cleric class. Like, they're spellcasters, but they also do healing. Excuse me for a sec. Yeah, I thought I'd spare you the discomfort of having to listen to me cough and blow my nose and everything. Full disclosure, by the way, I am doing this stream on basically no sleep last night. And I have, I think, a bit of an allergic reaction that's bothering my eyes. Mostly, I think, from all the cat hair that my babies have been shedding around nightly, which will have to be cleaned up pretty soon. And, also a combination of other factors, but probably not getting any sleep last night didn't help matters. Let's see, disrupt opponents with biotic tech attacks. They are more efficient in tech biotics than other classes. At the expense of combat, Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapons training. Vanguards, biotic warriors. Yeah, so this is your tanks, basically. Your paladin class, I guess you could say. They got the spell loadout in there, but they're mostly just kind of charge in, tank damage, get the job done types. Combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. Specialize in pistols and shotguns and medium armor. Yeah, I'm not really feeling like doing a close combat build. Pistols kind of suck. And you do sort of want to get into as much shit, you do kind of want to unlock as much areas and decryption things to get as much bonus material as you can. So, yeah, let's go ahead and find
facial identification.
Ourselves a infiltrator class. Nope. Fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. I know that last character, that is a shade of skin tone that some people actually have, but in very, very rare cases of like the opposite of albinoism, where it's just completely overloaded with melanin so that their skin actually appears like really like pitch black. But that's a fucking rarity, my man. And jeez, some of these character models don't hold up too well. Let's take a look at this. That's not bad. I kind of like that. Yeah, like that is kind of ridiculous. Like, again, that is an actual skin tone I've seen and read about, but it's extremely rare. Yeah, again, like, that's just shy of flat-out albinism, but yeah. That's kind of crazy. Let's see. Yeah, I don't mind playing kind of ethnically ambiguous characters. So maybe somewhere on like this shade. One of the things is, like, no matter how much you kind of fiddle around with these settings, in the original game at least, never really translates into the in-game cutscenes, because just the lighting effects make a huge difference. Yeah, like a few freckles, that looks good. No point in doing all that. Color is really the only thing you're gonna get out of this. Yeah. Nice dark brown color. No point in that. No point in that. Hair type. Let's run through them. Ooh. I like that with the little shaving art in the sides there. That's nice. I don't recall that being in the original game. Yeah, basic crew cut. Short bob. You're not gonna see many long hairstyles. Yeah, that looks kind of good. I don't mind that. Yep, still lots of buns. Still lots of tied back. It's, you know, you are a soldier, so I guess you can't really argue with it. Yeah, pixie cut looks alright. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with that one. Yep. What color? Yeah, let's just keep it simple. Yeah, just kind of a subtle nice shadow. A few cuts and scrapes here. Yeah, let's see what that is. Oh, because they're on it. Alright, yeah, I always like that little eyebrow divot thing. Always looks kind of cool.
Profile reconstruction complete. Identification confirmed.
Alright, so we've already fucked around for about half an hour, so may as well get into it. Classic original 60 level range will be used instead of the 30 range. XP and talent points progression is the same, but the number of levels is doubled. Yeah, I think that'll just get us where we want to be before. Want to be a bit quicker. Only use defensive powers to protect themselves or others. Yeah, sure. Alright, so let's at least try and get
what about Shepard? Earthborn,
2 hours
no
of actual
record of her
gameplay.
Doesn't have one. She was raised on the streets, learned to look out for herself.
Fuck Keith.
She proved herself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements
He's just the smoothest motherfucker.
She's the only reason Elysium is still
It's
standing.
not gonna actually.
We can't question her
Not
courage.
Show up in the.
Humanity needs a hero. And Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
Discover the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization in decades. Follow these mysterious artifacts revealed, startling new technologies enabled to enable them to the first stars. The basis for this incredible technology was first the controlled very fabric of space and time. They call it the greatest discovery. Yeah, so space magic used to justify everything that happens. Every form of technology and
the Arcturus Prime relays in range.
Sci-fi ability in this series. Everything has to do with Mass Effects and fucking Element Zero and all this shit.
Calculating transit mass and destination.
Hello, SG. What are you doing?
The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector.
I thought you were gonna have a little nap, so you didn't bother
All
getting
stations
until I
secure
was
for
trying to
transit.
do a stream.
The board is green.
Yeah,
Approach
character
run has
model
begun.
still looks pretty decent. In this version, and you would imagine that it should stay reasonably consistent from game to game. The remaster.
1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1,500K.
1,500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
Might help if
Remember
the
to zip up your
fucking
jumpsuit
microphone
on the
was
way out of the
connected.
bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Alright, yeah,
You
sure.
always expect the worst.
Well, bad feelings are an occupational hazard.
I would feel
we don't
kind
go
of
anywhere unless there's a good reason, so
sorry for
what are we doing
Caden,
here?
Joker.
because nobody really likes him,
Just cleared the mass relay,
but
Captain.
like,
Stealth systems
there is a
engaged.
reason, because he's
Everything looks
about
solid.
as...
Good.
He's got about
Find
as
the
much
comm buoy and
personality
link us
as a
into the
cardboard cutout.
I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye,
He's
Captain.
easily the
Better
Dial
brace yourself,
squad
sir.
member
Think
in the
Nihilus is
entire
headed your way.
series.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the Captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Da-da-da. And you always want to max out your charm and intimidate levels as quickly as possible, because you get far more options to actually do shit with your dialogue options. Let's see. Yeah, we want to get those sniper rifles open. Katie. You're in the way of the TV. You're in the way of the TV, baby. Daddy can't see anything to play his game. This is the problem with cats. They're cheeky little monsters, and they are always everywhere. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Journal, what are we doing? Speaks to the captain in the comm room. I wonder, do these all have the voiceover? Born on Earth, but you never really knew your parents. Yeah, this is just the same shit we already established. Like, I always liked it better in the second game, when they have a voiceover. Just a nice, pleasant narration to just read all this shit out, so you don't have to go through it line by line. And it's all interesting stuff, interesting world-building materials, but it's just more convenient to actually have somebody have some kind of, feedback, I guess. Haptic feedback? I don't know. I'm probably using that word wrong. Okay. Let's make sure we got all this shit out of the way. Map. Okay, just go straight backwards. No, I don't need this.
We're getting dragged right along with it. Relax, President. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Regroup!
Put the gun down, Shep. Put the goddamn gun down! Jesus Christ, Shepard! Stop fucking shooting everybody! Low ready! Low ready!
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander, just having a chat with
Adam. Oh, and there's a lot of
didn't
space
mean to cause
races
any trouble.
in this game, too.
But you have to admit, something's odd
Usually
about this
humans.
mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system,
and the
why is
council
Captain
sucks,
Anderson
too.
in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not.
I mean,
But it still
30
makes
years
me
is
nervous to
pretty
have a Spectre
fucking
on
recent.
board, especially
to
a
basically
Turian.
have a
We're an
race
alliance
war.
vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't
An
answer to the captain like the rest of us.
conflict.
Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Okay. Oh, thank God you put the goddamn gun away.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
Shut the fuck up, Jenkins.
The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real act.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool
like
is looking
Dr.
for a fight,
Chakos.
Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before.
Probably
not
one
with
of my
the Spectre
favorite
on board.
side characters, but I kind of like her better in the original version, where she's obviously more older and more experienced. Like, her hair's gray, and she's clearly been through a bit of the shit, and she just has a really nice accent too, and she clearly knows what the fuck she's doing. Jenkins doesn't know shit, and that's by design. Mission like this before. No, Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups.
Yeah, they're basically
Spectres don't have any
cops.
official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at
And they're
any
answerable
cost.
to
Don't
nobody
forget
but
that
the
part.
council.
Spectres operate above the law.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to
you'll
take
find
him
out
That's
over the
Spectre
course of
justice.
this series
The
how
Corporal's
effective
confusing romantic legends with reality.
Citadel's
Commander.
security is.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins?
Excuse me.
What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
I'm thinking of settling down on that planet with my wife and kids. We're gonna get ourselves a boat by the lake and a nice new house so I can enjoy my retirement. Yes, sir. Everything's gonna be just fine from here on out. I've got a very, very long life ahead of me.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Okay.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
No. Stop pulling your goddamn gun. I just want to run. Look, just talk to the rest of the crew so you can get some XP.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
I swear to God that one of these things was a goddamn run button. No. It's a little too sensitive. Stick configuration, shooting configuration. Okay, so got our weapons wheel, got our skill wheel, got our zoom, got our fire.
To me!
Got our commands.
Regroup!
Let's see. Action buttons. Oh, shit. That's the grenade button. Melee button, and...
Metagel deployed.
Cool. Cool. So we figured out what all those do. Alright. Let's go talk to Nihilus.
Commander
Again,
Shepard, I was hoping
I kind of like
first.
the guy,
Will give us a
but you're
chance to
not
talk.
gonna know him for too long.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis.
I need to know!
A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Could these pyramids have been made by ancient aliens?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group.
Yeah, Nihilus seems
it's
like
rare
he's
to find an individual with
pretty
the
nice
skills we
dude,
seek.
actually.
I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Okay,
just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Oh my god, we're burning alive!
Get down!
Would you like to know more?
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
So, fun fact about the Reaper noises.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all.
That, like...
just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
Resonant sound effect that they make. That really incredible and imposing noise.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Slowed down sound of a dumpster lid opening.
This mission just got a lot
like
more
a really creaky dumpster lid.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up.
Like,
you're going in.
And then you slow that down and pitch it down. And it suddenly goes...
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
Yeah, so the Nihilus...
We are approaching drop point 2.
Jumped out of a flying ship, by the way. Like an airborne ship. Alright,
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
And now, I'm just gonna take a quick, bio break. Before we really get stuck into the actual gameplay of the game. Okay, so touchpad. That would have been helpful to know. Alright, I'll be back in just a second. Alright. Let's go. Caden can do some shit. Okay. Now we'll put the helmet back on. Okay.
Smells like smoke and death.
Okay, move there. Jenkins from there.
To me!
Recall. Alright. Da-da-da. Go, steel tree.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
So, as I recall, these are basically floating explosive barrels. Shit. Where are we going now? This way.
Oh, God. What happened here?
Yeah, we're fine. Right now, I feel like I could take on the whole Empire. Alright, let's go. Leroy Jenkins. God damn it, Leroy. And yes, that is actually what the L in his name stands for.
All targets down.
Way to go, Leroy.
Rip right through his shields. We're at a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Okay. Yep. Back up the hill. Do we actually have, yeah. There we go. There's our waist-high cover option. Ah! Okay, come on, get off. Okay, and leave. Better gel. That's the square button. No.
All patched up.
Square button is your grenades. This is gonna fuck me in the ass.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot.
Squat.
Lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Attack your target. Move. Alright. Let's back them up. Alright, cool. And here's our first encounter with the Geth. The fucking awesome flashlight robots. Take cover, damn it. Right. And now we're gonna meet Ash, who was our first actual squatty recruit.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
So, Ash is kind of complicated. Because, like, for one thing, she's a space racist. And you will find out later in the game. And also, she's kind of up her own ass a little bit. Like, she quotes fucking Tennyson. You know. She's all kind of shoot first, ask questions later. But, like, I like Ash well enough. I did not, in fact, name my cats after her. Although, funnily enough, one of the reasons why I did name my eldest cat Ash is a reference in her name to, of course, the protagonist of the Evil Dead franchise.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Okay.
Move out!
Hey, yeah,
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Or I could just do this. I wish I knew what the fucking thing for running actually was. There we go. Yeah. That's how we do it. Okay, give me some shit. No, don't reduce them to Metagel. Take that shit.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Okay. Squad. Equipment. Now, there used to be a glitch. It was quite advantageous when you were equipping armor, where you could basically press a button and equip any kind of armor you wanted So you could get like a heavy armor set onto a class that wasn't meant to carry heavy armor. Ashley could probably be best served by having that. And don't need that, so that's not really gonna help. Yeah, that kind of balances out. Aha. Uh-huh. Cool. Cool. Want to get those sniper rifles sorted as quick as we can. Uh-huh. Okay, that'll do. Quick save.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Use those abilities when we can too.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Okay, so Ashley can overkill this one. Kid can throw that one. Or maybe I'll just sabotage the son of a bitch. Oh, this trigger is still tricky. Yep. Equipment. Sure. Yeah, sure.
It used to be beautiful here.
Am I on fire? Oh. That's the problem. Am I supposed to be investigating?
That door, it's closed.
Okay, you're giving me that. Yeah, that seems kind of useless. And so does that for now. Alright. Now, time to play some Frogger. And let's just save so we don't fuck this up. Oh! They changed that. Now it's a Simon game instead of
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
How did you end up in this shed?
We hid here during the attack. They must have come here for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Yeah, so this guy's indoctrinated.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers. Bringers of darkness. Heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire,
bananas.
screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit
Must have been
unsettled.
some other Turian.
We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil. Awakened the beast. Unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Sounds pretty fucking crazy, my dude. Nah.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Okay. I'm kind of wary about that because this dude's clearly nuts. And he might just go ahead and kill that lady.
You're wasting your time. The age of humanity is over. Our extinction is inevitable.
Manuel, I need to ask you something.
It's probably best if you just leave him alone.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
The darkness is coming. The end is near. You can't...
Oh my God! What did you do?
That was a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
It was only a matter of time till he did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
+9 to Renegade. Okay, let's make a separate save for that. Because that might have been a mistake. But as I recall, that guy will fucking murder that lady if you don't knock him out.
Yes? Is there something you need?
We better get moving.
Good luck, Commander.
So sometimes it's to your advantage to do the dick moves. Let me just see if there's a way I can make this cover option work a little better for me. That's probably why. Okay, let's try this.
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
I just need to press X to get off quickly. Okay. What was that? No? That's fire. So here's our main villain for this game.
Saren. Nihilus.
He's a pretty fucking cool villain.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I also think, like, of all the games in this trilogy, this game probably has the strongest overall story.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Yeah, the gouts of black smoke and red lightning are new. Okay, I need you to throw this son of a bitch. And I need Ashley to smash this son of a bitch. And then I need to... Let me see if I can actually get a shot off. Where is this motherfucker? And that's why you use distance weapons. No. Yep. It's fine. Edge. Okay, cool. Cool.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
Yeah, you do.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
I mean, I think we just met the crew and mowed them down.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
That awful noise that sounds
kind of
like a dumpster lid slowed
sounded
down.
Like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Okay, that's all I needed
I
out
have
of
to
you
go.
guys.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
I'm only gonna ask this once. Think long and hard before you lie to me again. Are you sure all you've got is one lousy pistol?
No, wait. I just remembered. I just had it in my pocket. Might as well take that too. That's everything, really.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Excellent. Excellent. Yep, we'll take that. Take that. Convert that to Omnigel. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. Now I'm gonna rifle through this shit. More equipment. Even better sniper rifle. Ashley can have the other one. Okay, that's not gonna need it. This sniper rifle sucks already. Banshee. I don't use assault rifles. That sucks compared to that one. Yeah, Caden can have that. Okay. More shit to rummage through. No, just explosive barrels. You stuck on the environment there, Ash? Ashley. Come on. Jesus. Jesus Christ. So much for remastered.
You need something?
I have to go.
Good luck.
Okay. Are you good now? Okay, well, Nihilus is fucking dead.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Pal. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were two Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
You were sleeping? I thought you were working here on the docks.
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Tell me about this mothership.
And it was making this noise, this sound.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. It doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Just give me the grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
Too many people died here for you to start jerking me around.
Okay, all right. There was something else. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Yeah, you do. Okay, cool. Yeah, don't fuck me around, buddy. Come on, you son of a bitch. There we go. Help. Hey, get the fuck out of my way. Poke your head out. Again, this is why you use ranged weapons.
Check your targets. Could be friendlies.
Alright, let's just sweep the area quickly, make sure there's nothing we've missed. So we'll probably just finish up this mission,
Accept the
get back
charges,
onto the
destroy
ship,
the
and
entire
then
colony. Leave
call it a
no
stream.
evidence that we were here.
Now we gotta do this shit.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down! Not in the middle of a fight!
thinking maybe these guys had discovered. Okay. So there's the beacon. Need to explore. Make sure we get everything before we even approach that thing. Yeah, that's going to be much more effective for me. I don't think he actually even has one of those. We'll hold on to that. Hold on to those. Until we can walk enough to them, which, by the way, should double check. Nope. We had that before anyway. Striker pistol. I think that's what we had before anyway. Nah, that's not as good. But it will do better for Ashley. And we can reduce that Omnigel. Don't think we need that. Don't think we'll need that. definitely want to use that. Yeah, we'll definitely hold on to those for a while. Okay, I think we're mostly good here. Again, let's just double check, make sure we've scouted every part of this area. Okay, and we wound back to here. So we're good. Or at least as good as I can see. Let's do the bullshit.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Yeah, just stick your head in the fucking alien egg. That's always a good idea.
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. It's too...
Well, so much for salvaging the beacon.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime.
Hello,
the Normandy,
Marina Sirtis.
a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
I like how apparently had the lighting set up to adapt to his mood.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Pretty much FUBAR all around.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Okay, so once we get to the Citadel, that'll probably be a good place to stop. And, yeah, we'll pick this up next time. probably try and make this the regular series, maybe alternating in some other ones along the way.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander. Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown cruise. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
We'll talk another time. Make sure you're good to go for this meeting with the Ambassador.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Alright, So I think this loops around and then takes us to the bridge. This is all the fucking lower decks sleeping capsules.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Yeah, so basically, the brain shit that makes him do space magic is outdated.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical
and for some
pain.
reason they can't
There's
get it
a
out
long
of
list
his
of
head.
horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye,
Commander.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened.
He really wasn't.
If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Okay. Okay, this is Anderson's ready room. Like, this is the kind of shit you get for a captain on this ship. Like, wow, this sucks. Like, talk about Spartan living environments. Alright, let's tell Joker to get his fucking ass in gear.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Okay, comlink. Alright.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from
Pretty
Eden
much
Prime.
every single authority figure except for
I
Captain
have
Anderson
the mission reports.
is a fucking
I
asshole
assume they're
in this
accurate?
series.
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an order.
And that's just because Keith
They were
David
not
is too
happy
awesome.
about it. Saren's their
to be
top
anything
agent.
other than
They don't
cool
like
guy.
him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Alright, so that's a good place to stop for now. We'll try and pick this up on the next stream. I might do some grinding, just because there's a lot to fucking explore on the ship, and not all of it's plot critical. So, yeah, we'll try and pick up at the important stuff next time. Until then, stay safe, stay posi, and be excellent to each other. Love and rockets.